A few weeks ago, one of you guys asked me to review this, the Ulefone Note 11P. So I am doing. Let's jump in. Let's get this beauty unboxed. So as we work our way around the box, we've just got a few bits of, reminder that you're buying a Ulefone or have purchased one. This side of the box is the IMEI stuff, so I'm not going to show you that for obvious reasons. If we pop the lid off, like so, we are presented with the innards of the box. So it looks like the phone may well be in there. Just pop that there for now. And then we do have a tray in here that includes, let's lift it out, our favourite, the SIM tool. Let's move that to the side. And we've got the usual Ulefone manuals that we always get that are pretty much the same. So we've got a warranty card, a quick guide, and instructions of how to charge the phone. Just put them out of shot to the side. Then we've got a case. So quite often seeing these, we'll just put that there with the phone for now. This has come with a US charger. I think it's US. Is it US? No, EU. I don't know. But it's not a UK charger. There was a UK converter for the adapter that would convert it to a UK plug. Now the reason for this is because I bought it from China and it took ages for delivery. The reason I did that was the hope that I could get a review in before Amazon starts stocking the phone, so you will come to my channel and watch my review. Move that to one side. USB-C charging cable, we know what that does. Let's move that to the side. So we'll have a look at this case type thing. There we go. So it's got an area, or a cutout rather, for the cameras, and for the fingerprint sensor, and for the volume rocker and the lock button. And oh yes, I'm guessing it does have a headphone jack. Quick look at the phone. It's got, looks like a pre-applied screen protector on there. Got the cutout camera there. We've got a bit of information on the screen here. This does peel off, which we'll do in a moment. So it's got a 6.55 inch 720 by 1600 resolution display, 4400 mAh battery, 8 megapixel front camera, 48 megapixel quad camera, we'll come to that in a bit, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes of ROM, which is your storage, an 8 core Helio P60 processor. Then we've got face unlock and fingerprint ID, and it runs Android 11. So we'll just do the fun bit here. So we'll peel off that protector. Job done. That can go out of shot. And then we have the phone. So the front display does have a protector on there, and you can just see there's a cutout for the front facing camera. Along the sides, on this side we have a lock button, and we've got volume down, volume up, as you'd expect. Along the top there we have a headphone jack, and we've also got, just at the top of the display there, we've got the speaker for the phone function. We've got the SIM tray down the side, which I'll come to in just a moment. And along the bottom we've got a microphone, what looks like a microphone, a USB-C charging and data port, and we also have a single mono speaker. So a bit disappointing to only have one speaker, but it is what it is. On the back we have what is the real selling point of this phone. So we've got quad cameras there and a flash, and also a fingerprint sensor just in the middle there. I just have the SIM tool here, so we'll just see what we can put into this device. So pull that out. We have, wow, so dual SIM and micro SD card. So you can actually expand the 128 gigabytes of storage, which is brilliant. So once we've unlocked the phone and got it set up, you can see there's a bit of a bezel around the top where the speaker's housed, fairly thin down the sides, and then a bit of a chin on the bottom of the device, but nothing too offensive. In terms of installed apps and responsiveness, if we just scroll down like so, it's fairly quick, it's quick enough. You don't get many apps pre-installed. I have installed some games, as you'll see on here. However, pretty much it is stock Android 11. There is something on here that I've never seen before, which is student mode. And what this is a function where you can basically, well, we'll go into it. I'll just put a password in off screen. So what you can do with this is by putting a PIN number on there, you can apply student mode, which means that you can't restore to factory settings and you can't install applications. You can also set up an application whitelist and then an available time period for restricted applications. And then we can also disable the network and also put site restrictions on there. So that's quite an interesting one. Never seen that before. Everything else that comes pre-installed I've pretty much covered on videos looking at the Ulefone devices before. So we'll just quickly take a look at a bit of gameplay on the device. The device will install and run Fortnite, although you will get a warning message just telling you that the device isn't officially supported, but it is definitely playable and it looks reasonable in terms of graphics. Asphalt 9 also works perfectly on this device. Relatively smooth gameplay. The 8GB of RAM will be helping the device along here nicely. And finally, a bit of Call of Duty Mobile, which also runs very smoothly and is very much a playable experience that looks the part. Amazingly, on the front-facing camera, you can only go up to 720p. The video doesn't look too great, if I'm being honest. This is just from the preview I'm looking at right now on the screen. With regards to sound, we'll be able to make our own minds up by listening to this video clip. So, not impressed. Video resolution from the rear-facing camera goes to 1080p. It looks like 30 frames per second. Results aren't great, to be honest with you. Just going to show you various photos I've taken of different items using the phone. Where possible, I've tried to use the highest resolution available. In the case of the Ulefone Note 11P, that is a whopping 48 megapixels. Oh, Ulefone, what are you doing? Some of your phones have been brilliant in the past, but recently I'm not feeling it. There is literally no need for all of these cameras on here when we could just have one that does a really good job. Disappointingly, this phone doesn't really have one good camera on it. What we're looking at here is a phone that is being marketed as having 4 cameras on the back, but none of them are of a specification high enough to warrant it being a phone I would use for taking photographs or recording video. The feel of the phone just doesn't sit right with me. It feels very plasticky, and it almost sounds hollow when you tap it, which is a bit of a shame. Another criticism I do have of the phone is the brushed effect on the back of the phone. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's very fake. It doesn't actually reflect the light, and it just kind of cheapens it for me. Very, very disappointed. I am getting quite a lot of comments on my videos where I've reviewed Ulefhones in the past, saying that they seem to fail after quite a short amount of time, and the batteries just stop holding their charge. This phone had a lot of potential. Just on the screen at the moment, I'm just going to put you a comparison against other phones I've reviewed recently. This phone just doesn't need 8GB of RAM. It really doesn't need 8GB of RAM. The processor needs to be better to actually push enough into that RAM. I mean, yeah, multitasking on a phone's handy, but you don't really need it on a phone like this where the processor can't really handle much anyway, so flicking between apps quickly is probably not that important. I'm disappointed, but never mind. Can't win them all, can we? Right, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so down below, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.